Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com, your elite bicycling, dating, and relationship coach. So this song is by an artist named S.A.M.I, S.A.M.I, all caps. That's her YouTube channel, so if you want to watch her, listen to her videos, she's going to be on there. I'll leave a link to this song in there too. And by the way, this is the same artist who made a song for me and this young lady that I was dating over the summer. And yes, I've used that song in a couple of my videos recently. Okay, let's get going. The music's going to go down in about 3 seconds. Okay, so there's something that men do that actually kind of drive women away. In fact, it will drive her away, if not immediately, eventually. So I'm going to explain that first, and the next thing I'm going to talk about is something about women that shocks most men. Because women tell us the complete opposite. We hear it all our lives. It's in movies, it's in songs, it's in poetry. We hear it every day. And yet, when you do that, they're gone. When you do the thing they say, oh, we don't like that, they stick around. By the way, the name of the song is Numb Inside by S.A.M.I, S-A-M-I. Okay, so what I want to talk about, I'm going to have to use this word. I didn't want to, but it's when you pedal, how do you say that? Pedestalize women. In other words, put them up on a pedestal. So here's what happens with a lot of guys, and I admit I've done this in the past as well. And I will tell you one thing: the last girl that I really liked about a year ago, I didn't actually put her up on a pedestal, but what I didn't do was, how do I put this? I don't want to use that word. Hold on. I wasn't blunt enough and let her know, like, hey, I get it. You have problems. I'm not dumb. I'm not blind. I see it. But I didn't do that soon enough. Now, here's what it can do. It's kind of like this image. Is like she's kind of stuck up there all by herself. She's alone. She's scared. And she feels like she has to live this perfection of standard. Like you've put her up on such a level of perfection that she feels like she can, how do I say this? She feels like she has to live up to the standard that you've created, this illusion like, oh, she's perfect and you're beautiful and you're this and you're that and you're always happy when you're with her and you're always this and always that. And she's just like, geez, it's like, and after, maybe in the beginning it might make her feel good, but after a while she's like, wait a minute here, I'm not this perfect person. And believe it or not, but what it does, it puts a tremendous amount of pressure on her to feel like, well, I have to perform to this level every time I'm with this guy, every time I interact with this guy. Otherwise, I'm going to fall from grace. Now, here's the guys that do this the most. The guys that can't pick up on girls easily, that don't, like literally, okay, I can walk into a goddamn grocery store and almost every single woman tries to hit on me. Now you're like, oh, it's because you look, man. You guys, if you saw me, my teeth are ground down. I've got a gut. I mean, my hair is thinning. I mean, really, seriously. And so the point being is, like, it's not that. It's because I'm a very grounded guy. Now most guys are like, what's that grounded stuff? Because I remember when I was younger, I hated it when women say, oh, I'm emotionally grounded. I just thought it was like ego talk. Like, what the fuck are you talking? I thought it was just bullshit. Because men, we're all about looks. We want to look at a hot woman, a cute girl, pretty smile, beautiful hair, beautiful body. Because our mating system is connected to our eyes through the optic nerve. We are visually turned on, and we assume, well, so are women. No, they're not. All right, let's just do some basic science, okay? If your mating system is connected to the optic nerve, which connects to your eyes, what do you think is going to stimulate you sexually? I mean, it's real common sense here, guys. Now let's say your mating system has a nerve that curves off to the right brain's communication center. What do you think is going to stimulate that? I wonder. Guys, this is 1+1 stuff here. This is not rocket science. And yet, guys want to demand. No, I got to get a good looking car, looking visual. I got to get chrome rims, looking visual. I got to wax my car, looking visual. I got to take her to a fancy restaurant, looking visual. I've got to buy her a gift, looking visual. I've got to look good. I got to get a good haircut to look good, looking visual. See, we push this onto women, and women are like, why do men do this? I don't understand. Because you're trying to be the girl, but you're not a girl. And she's not a boy, she's a girl. Her mating system is connected to her right brain system. So if you listen to the words of the song, it's like she's feeling tremendous pressure. And it can cause women to feel isolated. It can cause them to feel this like, they have to be perfect. It's a lot to live up to. Now, men don't do this on purpose to pressure her. It's kind of our instinct. Like we see a pretty girl, and to us, she's precious, and we're just like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so this, and you do this right, you're so perfect, and we have kind of like kid gloves on to overly protect them. And I think where it's coming from is a good place. I think it's our protective instinct coming out, saying, wow, this is someone that I find to be special, and I'm gonna protect this person mentally, emotionally, and physically, and in every way I can. Now, if I could go back last year, here's what I would have said after, what's the word I'm looking for? There was a moment of time when she said something, because she has tattoos, and I thought, whoa, those are really cool. And I was checking them out, and that's about all I said. She goes, oh, and I can't remember what she said, but it was something to the effect of what I'm talking about here, where she said, oh, okay, yeah, you seem to like everything about me. And I looked at her, I knew what she was saying, and I thought, and it's about this video, what this is about, this issue that men tend to have. And it was in that moment that I should have just looked at her and said this. I should have said something like, look, trust me, I get that you're not perfect. I get that you have this problem, that problem. I go, you use caffeine to block yourself out, to block out all your real life problems from your family, your life here, and what's going on in your life. I get that you have problems. I can see it even though you haven't told me. And you use video games as an addiction. You overplay video games all the time. Like, that's literally, you go to work and then you go play video games, then you go home and you sleep. I go, you're blocking out your problems. I'm not dumb. I'm not blind. I see it. It's obvious. But through all that, I still like you. For some reason, I'm into you. I don't know why, and I don't care. I still want to be with you, and I want to help you work through this stuff. Now, I could go on and on about that, but essentially it's basically pointing out, like, look, I get that you're not perfect. You have problems, and I see them. See, that's the thing that I think she, because, and it was my fault, because I didn't point it out yet, was I essentially was saying, look, I get that you're fucked up, and I see it, but I don't care. I still like you. It's worth it. See, what this does is it gives her a soft landing where it's like, boom, now she can come down to earth. Now she can just breathe when she's around you. And that's what women are looking for. She just wants to be able to breathe when she's around you. She just wants to relax and calm down and just breathe deep. And one of the things that I teach men is what I call internal awareness and or emotional grounding. When you learn how to do this energy, this way of being, because it causes you to be, instead, okay, here's what happens. Most men are getting that laser beam, linear, logical, detailed kind of way. That puts pressure on women, okay? And that's something men don't realize. Like, man, you are putting the pressure on her without even realize what you're doing.
Really should have got the smoke.
So when you learn how to do this internal thing, your pupils will dilate slightly and they pull apart, and you tend to breathe deeper without even thinking about it. And you talk in a more resonant, comfortable kind of way, and this is what will help her to feel comfortable with you. In fact, she told me after a couple of weeks, she said, you know, the reason why I approached you at the coffee shop was because you just seemed so comfortable with yourself. She's looking for someone to be comfortable with. If you have that overall theme or bigger picture, it'll help you to create an environment where both of you can feel comfortable with each other. And that's what it's really all about. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Remember, click subscribe, click the like button, go ahead and make a comment. And remember, if you want to learn more, my book, Crack the Female Code, is loaded with psychology, NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, a newer advanced form of psychology based on communication, Ericksonian hypnosis, which helps you to understand what is it that drives a woman emotionally. There's a bunch of techniques in there, there's new understandings, things that, okay, here's the deal, things you will never learn from anyone else on the planet. Anyone. So go to crackthefemalecode.com and buy my book, Crack the Female Code. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.